Sneak into the evidence locker? Steal your gun back for ya? Ha! Like I'd do anything for you! Yeah, fuck you, man. Hello everyone, XFalcon here, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Tokyo Dark. And so, last episode was pretty much about us investigating about the mask, and that led us to knowing about my Kawana's brother, which I already forgot the name of, to be honest. And yeah, and that also led us to another place that's in this tea shop, which is owned by an old man that's also a historian, and he knows a lot of things, including about the mask and the cult behind it, and its and the how do I say this? The other group that has a similar name to this cult that's that has an ancient origin or something like that. So yeah, for now, the old man is asking us for a favor in exchange, so as in return he will also let us know more about the mask. And what we're going to do is pick up a book for him or something like that, and he said that the person that has it is somewhere just outside the tea shop, and the only person outside his tea shop is this takoyaki vendor. So maybe it's him. Yeah, ask about tea shop. Yeah, okay. The old tea shop next door? Isn't that place closed down? Closed? That can't be right. What else do you know about it? Pure conjecture on this one, but I think it might be owned by the kendo instructor from the dojo down the street on account of him being the only one I ever see in there. Whoa. Seriously? So, what the hell? You might not believe me, but I swear I saw him in there chatting away to himself. Possibly, he's a little nuts. Then again, it might be some super awesome kendo meditation technique. Ah man, why didn't I think of that before? Next time I oughta ask him for some pointers instead of spying on him, huh? Word through the grapevine is that he's a regional champion or something, and has trained some of the best. Lots of cops train with him too, so he must be good. Maybe he's not so crazy after all. Speaking of which, I have a bit of crazy question for you. I know you said it was closed, but do you know anything about the book taken from there? Maybe recently? I was led to believe you would. Oh geez. Go on. Like I said, the place has been empty for years, but you know, I spend a lot of time outside it, and half the time the door's wide open. So one day, a few months back, I decided to take a look around. Nothing suspicious or nothing, I was just curious is all. Curiosity killed the cat, right? Anyway, it was all dusty and old, and there was all sorts of weird stuff laying around. So I might have taken a little souvenir. I mean, it wasn't super old or nothing, so I figured no one would miss it. And despite all the reasons, that's still called stealing, man. Besides, it wasn't for me. It was for my kid brother. That guy can get deep in the dumps sometimes, so I tried to be on standby for when that happens, you know? So I figured a little gift would cheer him up. And back then, he was going through some particularly tough times. His bitch wife, pardon my language miss, had left him and taken their daughter with her. He still doesn't talk about it, like he's in denial or something. Whoops, got off track again. I was heading to visit him with the ill-gotten book when I got this phone call saying he was in the hospital. He OD'd on expensive sake and sleeping pills. Thank God that idiot decided to do it at the bar he owns, with the door unlocked. Is your brother by any chance Daizo? I think? I don't know. Seems familiar. That's quite a story. Sounds to me like he wanted to be found. Yeah, I think so too. I think he was trying to ask for help in his own way. In any case, I took the book to him while he was in the hospital. Tried to show him that even when he was at his lowest, there was someone out there that trying to do something nice for him, you know? I think it helped, for a minute anyhow. As soon as the doctors let him leave, he went right back to that toxic little bar. I hope he's okay. He's got issues. But he's my little brother and I worry about him. He's not been answering my phone calls lately. Originally, my brother's bitch ex-wife, sorry again, had the brilliant idea to put his skill to work in a cheap part of town. Despite that, he's holding onto it with everything he's got. The place is slowly bankrupting him, but he won't let it go. All he has to do is sign some paper and move on. But he can't. Something about it has its claws sank deep into him. I've been trying to get him to join me in my business for years. He's a great chef, and we could make a killing. But it's not the same as owning a whole bar. But serving passersby and getting some sunshine is good for the soul. Plus, food stands are doing really well abroad, I hear. Much better than wasting away in Shinjuku at any rate. Oh, so it really is Daiso. Yeah, in a slimy little side street. Anyway, if that book is important to you, he's probably still got it at his place. You want the address? Wait, I knew you looked familiar. Yeah, okay. I was correct. His brother's Daiso. You know him. Small world. Was probably the smile on my face that threw you off. Tell him his brother Haruto says hi. While you're at it, tell him that takoyaki stands are still the future of cuisine and to get his butt over here. Well, takoyakis are really quite delicious though. Thanks for all your help. Okay then. Wow, it really is a small world. Then again, we're just in Japan. But let's go to Shinjuku in order to get the book from Daiso. And oh man, didn't even realize that the old man at the tea shop was a ghost. Anyway, that place is still closed. The bar, I mean. And here's Daiso. Can I talk to him? Okay, there we go. Hi Ayami, how can I help you today? Hey Daiso, how are things? Oh, you know, same old, same old. Funny thing, I met your brother while I was in Asakusa today. Haruto? You met Haruto? What are the chances? Who knows? It was pretty random. Huh, would have thought. So is he still selling takoyaki at his stand? Did he say anything? He is. He said to remind you that takoyaki stands are the future of cuisine and that you should go and help him. Haha, yeah, you talked to Haruto, alright? Always the optimist, that guy. I actually have a favor to ask you. Do you still have the book your brother gave you a few months ago? The only thing that guy gives me is headaches. Not sure if I can help you, Ayami. He said he gave it to you when you were in the hospital. Oh, what makes you think I was in the hospital? I don't even go to the hospital for checkups. Oh, so I guess he is still quite in denial about stuff, and that included him being in the hospital. Besides, that dolt's bringing me stuff all the time, always trying to drag me kicking and screaming over to where the grass is greener. This would have been more recently, after a rough patch. Maybe it was stupid to come and ask. Oh, no, it's fine. That idiot, always running his mouth. Friggin' traitor. Hey man, he was just trying to help, okay? Those were just some, hard times. Nothing serious. I just drank too much is all. I'm sorry, detective, but I don't want to talk about it. Yeah, I know, we don't have to. I just want the book and all that. Alright, understood. I'm not here to dig up about bad memories, Daiso. Thanks. You said you were looking for a book, right? Truth is, I don't remember a book. I do remember Haruto giving me an old magazine though, back in the hospital. It was one of the ones I used to read when I was younger, when things weren't quite so complicated. Wait there a second. I may have it in the storeroom still. Dang it. Sorry, Ayami. Hold on a sec. Amazing how much junk someone accumulates over the years. Maybe I should throw some of this old stuff out, huh? Here it is. It's your... Oh, okay. Right from the get-go, there's Reina. Huh. Hey, no wonder I recognize that photo you brought by. It's the same girl, an idol named Ruby. Reina. No, Ruby. See? It says so right there on the cover. Pretty crazy that it was still in my shop. Guess that means you're still looking for her. Huh. I wonder why we keep running into each other. Weird luck, I guess. I don't buy it. You're a hell of a detective. You must have a pretty sharp nose. Ha! If you say so, Daiso. Do you mind if I take this? Like I said, it's yours. About time I started getting rid of some of my old junk. Thank you. See you around, Ayami. Take care, Daiso. And yeah, good seeing you too, Daiso. Don't get too depressed now. Hopefully we still get to see him by the end of the game. Who knows, maybe the other person's here as well. You know, Miho and that kid in the warehouse. But anyway, it's time to go back to the tea shop, which I'm not really looking forward to because apparently the old man is a ghost. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Ah, welcome back, detective. Oh, so that now that I look at the old man properly, how do you say this? He's kind of blurry, you know, like his portrait is in static or something like that, and that's usually indication of something supernatural. You know, like the one during that time in Higashi's place when we were seeing a flashback of Higashi and Reina. They both look like that, you know, like static of sorts. So yeah. The dark, that's what the collector called it too. How'd Reina get tied up in all this? I only know that somehow the girl's path and the masks collided as if by chance. What circumstances led to this intersection are a mystery, I'm afraid. People always see history as something in the distant past, involving old men in black and white pictures. But that book and the girl are as much a part of history as the rest. The threads that connect the past to the present and people to each other are not always apparent. But peel back the layers of connection and the randomness of our universe neatly orders itself. A teen idol, an ancient order, the tool they created, and the detective who owns it now, all forming a neat and tidy line. Sorry, I keep burping. I just ate my lunch. Reina was some sort of idol living in Tokyo, not part of a sleeper cell of some cult. It doesn't add up. On that, detective, we can agree. So why don't we start at the beginning? To how the mask ceased to be a mere object. The story starts in ancient times in the year 1333. Okay, story time again. At that time, Kamakura was the capital of Japan. Led by the Hojo clan, it was a time of peace, prosperity, and enlightenment. Peace among men is cyclical, and like so many before them and so many after, their time of peace came to an end. The Nita clan, loyal to Emperor Go-Daigo, led a siege against the Hojo-controlled Kamakura, taking the city as the tide receded, leaving a key passage open to the invaders. The Hojo clan fled to the caves of their family temple. For them, there was no hope of victory or escape. They chose to retain their honor. Instead of surrendering, the 870 Hojo samurai, including the last three regents, committed mass suicide. However, the Hojo and Nita clans, embroiled in their quests for empire, could not see the role they played in the plans of another group, the religious sect known as the Kamenkai. Okay, now I remember the name of the cult group. It is said that in the flames of Kamakura, a girl was seen wandering the streets, observing the carnage of the burning city. A girl lost to the histories by the name of Chikako Shichijo. Okay. I'm not good with pronouncing Japanese names. Well, names that are like this. Anyway, the last survivor of the Kamenkai. Okay? So whatever the Kamenkai were trying to do, they failed. I mean, they all died, right? Oh, what the hell? Why is the kid wearing the mask? No, they did not fail. Everything went exactly as planned. Shikako Shichijo did not survive by chance. She was chosen. Chosen for what? To receive the blessing of all the spiritual energy that so much death afforded. To become the first mask bearer. Mask bearer. The Kamenkai used the deaths of all those people to create this? Why? Legend has it the Kamenkai sought to contain the door, a rift leading to the spiritual realm, where our consciousness ceases to be and time holds no meaning. A place where cause and effect could be changed. Oh, okay, so, in parallel to the Izanami story, I assume the door is the one that Izanagi sealed in order to close the Yomi no Kuni. But anyway, why? Why spend so much human life and give up so much to do that? To stop it from being abused. Imagine being able to see the world as a god, so that the flow of time and the rules which govern our world are of no consequence. This is the power of the door. To a mortal mind obsessed with the finality of death and meaningless accomplishment, such power would corrupt absolutely. A power over death. So a dark place was created to obscure the door and hide it from mortal eyes, along with a tool to control and see within the darkness. It's true. All of it. It sounds like a fairy tale, but it's true. Finding the door could be the key to bringing Tanaka back. Some doors, no matter how strong they call to us, are not meant to be opened, and the Kamenkai willingly gave their lives to keep it that way. The mask opens the mind to all who come in contact with it, but it is intended for its bearer. Using it to find the door may destroy you. Maybe you're right, but I could at least use it to find my way in the dark, just like the collector said. The only thing I don't get is how Reina is connected to it. That is a mystery. As Mr. Kawana told you, the last known location of the mask was the Kamenkai cult only a few decades ago. Much was suppressed about the Kamenkai under Tokimasa. They existed, and then on March 4th, 1996, they met their end. The same year that's in the picture of Reina. Maybe Reina was also included with the abolishment of or disappearance of the Kamenkai. Nothing but conjecture, I'm afraid. The real answer lies somewhere deep within police records, and though I remain curious, it is not something I have access to. Perhaps the best place to start is there. Finding out about the last days of the Kamenkai may help light your path to the truth, though I wonder if such an object, bred from suffering, can truly put an end to it. Is it you who can finally break this terrible cycle? I've spent a long time here. I'm tired. So tired. Farewell, detective. And so now he's gone, I think. And so what's happening? I can't press anything. Okay, there we go. And now he is finally gone. Rest in peace, old man. Sitting there comfortably, the historian Yasuhisa casually laid out everything that I've experiencing, like he was reading it out of a book. A mass suicide, ancient groups, and a door to the spiritual realm. It sounds like a myth, an interesting story to travelers in a bygone era. It's hard to believe it relates to Kazuki and Reina. I can't see it. The bridge between the Kamakura samurai and the young girl. He said Reina fit into the story. She's a mask bearer. But how? Yasuhisa, the collector, I thought when I'd met them I'd entered their world and could start to understand. However, faintly. But my intuition as a detective tells me they're hiding something from me still. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I need to keep going. What day is it anyway? How long have I been chasing these leads? Day turns to night, the hours bleed into each other. Even the seasons don't seem to follow the natural order anymore. Everything's blurring together. My head. Maybe I should take my medication? Impossible as it seems, following the old man's hunch is my best bet to finally understanding the mask. Even Takashi didn't know what happened to the Kamenkai. Finding the police report is the way forward. A few weeks ago, it would have been easy for me to ask around and pull a file. It'll be a bit more difficult now, I imagine. What's the worst that can happen? I should head to police HQ and see what I can find. Okay then. So, is there anything that I can do here? I can't buy octopus balls anymore. Oh well. I can eat another takoyaki now. Anyway, can I go back to my apartment to drink my medication? But I guess not. So I should go to the Bliss HQ to dig up info about the how do you say this? The very recent generation of the Kamenkai? Oh shit, you've gotta be kidding me. Funny, me and some of the other guys were just talking about you after practice the other day. Specifically, we were talking bets as to how long it would be before you showed your face again. Shame, you coming in here and I'll cost me 10,000 yen. Huh. Not that it matters, ever since you left things are looking up for me. I won the last department Kendo tournament and I've been enjoying my promotion. Oh yeah, thanks for the new office by the way. Anyway, non-active duty cops, or you in other words, ain't allowed in HQ right now, so what do you want? Well, fuck you man. But anyway, let's not provoke him. We need info about that first. Let's not get provoked or anything. Oh man, this just gets better and better. Begging me for a favor, huh? Kind of figure you might someday. So, what do you want me to do, Ito? Sneak into the evidence locker? Steal your gun back for ya? Ha! Like I'd do anything for you. Yeah, fuck you, man. The brass have already told everyone in the damn station to steer clear of you. You're considered bad luck for people's careers. Well, myself excluded, I suppose. Wouldn't expect anyone to do you any favors from here on out if I were you. And I'd rather not people see us talking and that we're all friendly or something. Now get out, before I have to call someone down here. So I can't do anything. Threaten with violence. Should I? Or should I not? I'd rather not, I guess. That's gonna reduce our investigation stat. Or rather, professionalism stat. Anyway, my only option now is to go back to Asakusa. So what are we supposed to do? Can I still enter the tea shop? No, I can't. And I'll try... Whoops, sorry about that. For some reason, my recording stopped. And so, I had to continue it again. So, there was a short lapse. But anyway, let's try talking around here in talking to people around here in Asakusa. Something might help us with having access to the police HQ or something. Wait, what? Oh, okay. We pretty much just I mean, it was pretty much just a repeat of the conversation before. And so, yeah, if I remember correctly, there were cops that sometimes go in the dojo. So maybe there's something here that can help me. Anyway, yep. The historian, what is he? You train police. I guess I don't need to know any more about the historian, I guess. So I'll go ask about the police. I was told your dojo trains a lot of people in the police. That's right, I train many of them personally. Do you know Akira, Tyra? A detective from Tokyo HQ. Ah yes, Detective Tyra. I know him quite well. A man with a great deal of innate talent in martial arts. Though that talent is offset somewhat by his, how to put this, brash personality. Brash is a very diplomatic way to put it. Sorry to put you on the spot, but Tyra's about the only usable link I've got left in the police force. And the one person who's trying to stop me the most. Are you asking me to help you blackmail Tyra? Beyond the obvious reasons why I wouldn't help you do that, I also happen to think it won't work. You may be surprised to hear this, but Detective Tyra actually lives a fairly straightforward life. His excesses are nothing that would draw any scrutiny, at least not among his fellow officers. I hear he is engaged to be married soon as well. Someone actually agreed to marry that slime. That poor girl. Yes, a very nice girl. Apparently, they're quite happy together. Oh yeah? Huh, we'll see how long that lasts. May I ask what exactly Tyra did to you to make you feel so strongly? did to me? Ha! You should be asking him that. Ever since I started, he's looked down on me and never missed a chance to remind me how he felt. I ignored him because I figured if I worked hard enough and earned my promotion that it would shut him up once and for all. He eventually got this promotion, I take it. Well, did he shut up like you thought? No, he got worse. It started with him spreading rumors about me sleeping around in HQ. Then there were various complaints to my supervisor. He couldn't stand that I'd won. It's all fallen apart now though, huh? He got my old job and every time I see him, he has that smug grin on his stupid face like he's mocking me. So you hate the fact that, at least in his mind, he was right. Something like that. Tyra's not the first person to think a woman didn't deserve the promotion I got, but it stung a little extra when he ended up at my desk. Yes, I thought as much. You're not saying you think that brown-nosing, womanizing, lazy, good-for-nothing asshole actually deserves my spot, are you? No, I can't judge the inner workings of a police force, but from what I've heard, it certainly wouldn't be the first time an officer didn't earn their promotion, honestly. Often, I watch my students spar and I always notice an interesting trend. You see, usually the outcomes of matches have nothing to do with their skill. Is there a moral at the end of the story? Patience, Ito. You see, two students will face each other, but before they even draw their swords, they've decided the outcome. Students rank each other and themselves based on practice, their social status, their schools, or any number of things before they even enter my dojo. A student perceiving himself as stronger will always be more relaxed, more ready to attack, while the student who's resigned themselves to defeat desperately defends. It's not skill or merit that wins the battle, it's expectations. Do you see where I'm going with this? I do, but I'm not sure if I like it. You're saying that unless I can break Tyra's perception of me, I'll keep losing, right? Exactly. For a man like Tyra who expects certain things of women, you've defied him at every turn, but if I suck up to him and play the part, it might throw him off guard enough for me to win this fight. Sounds about right? Very perceptive. Here, this should help. Sake, it's a gift. Wow, that's so flattering. I barely even know you. I suppose in order to degrade myself to scum like Tyra, I could use a drink. It's not for you. It's for Tyra. Oh, and here I was thinking you were being nice. This is a very expensive brand. As a matter of fact, it's Tyra's favorite. A gift for his promotion. A promotion he stole. A promotion into my position. Think of it as a way to throw him off balance. You can strike at his heart until he drops his guard after all. You know how to play the role he expects of you. I suspect you know the type of woman he likes. Much as it pains me to admit, that might work. Thanks for the sake. Okay, so now we're gonna be fooling Tyra with the sake. Maybe, you know, trying to be seductive and all that. But anyway, we got the historian over here. Let's talk about him. I spoke to Yasuhisa, the historian. Oh good, and Takashi. What is he? Huh? I don't understand your question. He's one of them. Them? Ito, are you alright? He's just an old man. What else would he be? No, Takashi, you must have noticed. There's something off about him. Like the collector, but no, not exactly like him. I'm not sure what Yasuhisa told you to scare you like this, but I've known him for years. He's a bit eccentric and too philosophical for his own good, but he's harmless. Allow me to offer some advice. What you're feeling right now, it's not him. It's you. The more time I spent researching the Kamenkai in the past, the more I began to feel the world had gone mad. But it didn't. It continued to turn on its axis as it always does. It was me who became unhinged. Well, you know, I'm not telling you that Yasuhisa's bad and all. I'm just telling you that, you know, he's not of this world. You could always walk away, Detective Ito. Some mysteries aren't worth solving. Whatever. Should I drink the sake right now? I guess so. Is there anything else you'd like to... Wait, what are you doing? That was supposed to use to get Tyra's help. You've met Tyra, sure, but you clearly haven't spent any time with the man. This is my way of making it bearable. It's a shame to have wasted something that precious on you. All for nothing. Oh. Okay. That was a bad choice. That also reduced our sanity. The most important thing that I want to keep above ground. Damn it. But anyway, I'll leave this at a cliffhanger for now. As usual, let's see what will happen with our, our trick into convincing Tyra into our side and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like the video, yeah, whoops, sorry, I got whatever. Never mind. If you like the video, do like it. As usual, comment as usual if you like. If you want to comment, criticize, bring suggestions of games, please do. Because I know that I already have tons of games on my list currently, but still, I still would like to know other games out there and stuff. And hopefully, you subscribe as well. So, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.